Okay, here we are on the day of You Come to Me on the day of Enshrouded launch. Wait, I don't know. I actually haven't seen The Godfather ever, but anyway, there is a new devblog and a new Ashlands walk and talk on the day of Enshrouded launch, which is funny. I'm actually gonna wait for Enshrouded a little bit, you know. I'm gonna give it a couple days. People can see if the balance issues that I found in the demo have been resolved or not. Oh, seems like Butterbean has left the room. My lovely cat. Anyway, development blog, Rivals and Respites. Hello 2024. We hope you've all had a lovely Yuletide and that you're ready for another year in the 10th world, because we sure are. As we mentioned last time, we are aiming to release the Ashlands update sometime in the first half of the year. Oh, just hammer that home. And we're already hard at work to ensure it happens. Wow. How amazing. We want to kick off the year right away with another episode of our Walk and Talk series. That's going to be its own video. Usually I have so much to say that it becomes an hour. And I mean usually, when I say usually, I mean there's only been one episode, so who knows. It seemed like a lot of you really appreciated episode 1, and we hope you will enjoy listening to us chat once again. I think episode 1 was actually pretty misguided, and it was kind of annoying to listen to, but there were some cool aspects as well. There's like a warped realization of what like transparency should be. And then there were some, like, misappreciations. Not misappreciations, but, like, surprisingly underappreciations of, some people's jobs and the art that they've created and what actually makes biomes unique between the biomes. Like, just blatantly just said. And then it was weird. It's strange. It's so weird. So like they would say like, hey, you know, we're gonna give you these teasers. We're just gonna, you know, bam, transparency. We're gonna give you a ton of teasers. Yeah. And then by the way, you know, certain things they have to be cut sometimes along the way. And it's like, well, yeah, but like, if you're gonna tease something, tell us exactly when it's going to be cut and why, so that people who are teased, like, hey, this cool thing that you love is in the game, it's gonna be coming in like however many months. If it's teased, they don't have to wait a half a year to a year only to realize that it's been cut, you know? Make it clear that something has been cut and why, and that's the real transparency that people are looking for. Now it'll come with like spoilers, but if you're already putting out teasers, that's already spoiling, you know? Yeah, so you don't have to show and view the exact full experience of Ashlands to have enough transparency to satisfy the gamers. Just don't cut things without telling us. Especially stuff that you've teased, or stuff that you think would have an amazing reception. So, I think the example was like the Fallen Valkyrie was almost cut. It's like, oh my god, no, that's terrible, no. It's like, thankfully it wasn't cut, but holy shit. Yeah, just stuff like that is really annoying. But there's a spoiler up here. Let's look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful image. Look at all this. I love the lighting. This looks like an early morning type of view, maybe. Yeah, nice Ashlands armor there. God, the aesthetic is gonna be excellent with Fenrir stuff and all that. Looks like it's carrying some of the same material maybe as this in there. So there's a balance between whatever's on the rims or just making up this thing. Which, this thing, I don't know what this could be. Maybe some sort of new craft table or just odd ruins, because it seems like maybe similar over here. Could be some type of brazier a really cool standing, like tall brazier. I love the architecture here as well. I look at this and I think, well, especially because of this curve here, I think a portal hub immediately. These curved arches, we've already seen these before a long time ago, so I really hope that we will actually, in the end, be able to build these. They look great. I also love this little spire. Really cool. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm interested in what this actually is on the outside. It could just be volcanic sludge or what have you. Just like sediment that's built up. Or what have you, like nastiness, goop. Hardened goop. Or it could be a red version, maybe some lichen or some fungi. You know, a red version of that, the vines that grow on the meadows stuff and Mistland stuff, you know. If you're going to introduce this, please give us a way to put vines and this stuff on our builds for, you know, just not for free, but like with freedom. Like as long as we have the mats, we can just slap it on. Of course, it's probably gotta, in some ways, stick to the stability system, but I don't know. Anyway, I think that would be cool. I've been wanting like ancient bark roofs and being able to slap the moss on builds for a long time. I just had to drink some water. I have like just woken up. Sorry. I always just wake up for these Devblogs. The walk and talk, and they're in the Ashlands official, which is great. That's gonna be great. Oh, that's sick. It's gonna be a great video. A spawner. Just like last time, this episode shows off some things we haven't revealed previously. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Alright, so now we get to hear them actually talk about cool things, about like stuff that they're teasing and like maybe hints and like, here's why we did this over this, which is the transparency that I'm looking for. That's actually really exciting. And it's going to be, at least at the bare minimum, worthwhile if they're just going to give you new info and extended info on the teasers. That's still going to be worthwhile, so that's still hype. One such thing is a Twitcher spawner. Oh my god, it's gonna spawn the Valheim challenge runners on Twitch. Oh god. Anyway, which you will encounter a lot of in the Ashlands. Twitcher. I wonder if that's gonna be the Morgan. No, they've never done a mini boss spawner before, but Morgans are huge. Twitcher. Maybe they're like mini Morgans? I don't know. That seems like an enemy that we haven't seen before in the Ashlands. Twitcher. Really cool. I hope that this is going to be like a big creature count biome, much like swamps. Swamps, there were a ton of creatures, and I loved it. I love the density. I love the encounter rate. Once you've mastered it, it's really not as difficult as people will say. Of course, you know, it's a big difficulty jump when you're first playing the game for Black Forest Swamps. Maybe we'll have that from Mistlands to Ashlands. I mean, people already complain that Mistlands was hard. You know, I don't know about that one. It's, I think it's pretty fair. Seekers are really easy once you know what to do. Same with the Y'all, actually, too. And the Ticks. And the Seekers. So, okay, yeah, everything. Okay, anyway. So this should be interesting. Like, if they're going for... No, I think they said... Yeah, in the last walk and talk, they said they were going for the way that Meadows into Black Forest felt. So, it should still be, like, some sort of difficulty increase, but the technology advancements and everything should be really cool. And the fact that things are going to be super visible... Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Like, stuff like this, being able to see it from a distance, being like, ooh, that's a great feeling. It's like, it's back. It's back at its most valuable and its most interesting. The feeling of wonder. I mean, Mistlands was cool, but, you know, you can only have so much wonder when things are concealed from you. You'll also check out the video to hear what we say about them, but we'll give a peek at what they will look like right here. Yeah, this is super interesting, you know. Really interesting design here. I'm gonna press all these buttons. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like there's bits of rib cages and skeletons in there, so it could be a conglomeration like the Morgan, but again, I'm thinking like Baby Morgan or something like that. Maybe. Kind of like how you have like Draugr and then Draugr elites in the swamps. This could be like a it could be that sort of situation, but for the Charred. Although no, that doesn't make any sense because like body piles in the swamp spawned regular Draugr and Draugr elites. Ah, what could this be then? Oh, it's curious. It's interesting. Let's keep going now. Whoa! Something we also want to show you is an updated visual of Fallen Valkyrie. She really has come a long way from where we started out with her. You better keep an eye in the sky if you want to avoid a swift death. Uh-oh. Taylor's coming after us. Oh no. So they shouldn't have said swift death. I feel like me and my friends now on our Ashlands run are always going to be like, it's Taylor! That's so awful. Very funny though. How wonderful! Look at that. Ooh, it's got the same, almost same color in the glow as the Dead Razor on the eyes. Wow, freaky, wonderfully freaky, and I love the way that it's all pitch black except for that. Looks like we kind of are gonna have this feeling of like. Almost an amped up Wraith encounter, you know what I mean? Because she's gonna be like a mini boss type enemy. Not a mini boss, but like a really tough enemy, you know? Because mini bosses were officially introduced. It's like, my god, what do we call them? Like troll-like enemies, I guess? Yeah, she's gonna be like a troll-like enemy, or an A-bomb-like enemy, I assume. So, oh god, how scary. How scary, how brutal. Hopefully we'll be able to, like, put the pain on her with the Arbalest. Just to be like, it's a Fallen Valkyrie! Just absolutely blast her out of the sky. Scales, wonderful Scales, has this, he got the clip for me. He got the clip for me of, some crossbow shenanigans that I said was possible. Hold on. Let's see if I can... Do I have it downloaded here? But it is beautiful, and it is worth derailing this. I promise you, I promise you. Fuck it, let's just download that. Here. Y'all are gonna love this shit. Yep, there it is. There you go. Shout out to Scales. Shout out to Damn Surfer Norman, who theorized that this shit was possible. I did the math, and then Scales actually went out and got the clip. It's now that we have quality 3 on Arbalest, it's more than likely. It's like most of the time at Crossbows 100 that you get this clip. And you have to get a sneak shot on the weak spot. Once you do, you have like, I think it's just over a 75% chance. I did the math up here, and I'm gonna showcase the math for video, but let's see. What is it? Oh no, it's not 75. 75 would be, just under 75 is quality 4, which we don't have access to yet. It's a 67, roughly 67.4% chance. I'm rounding up to, I'm like doing some like rough calculations and rounding up for 3 sig figs, but 67.4% chance roughly at quality 3 at Crossbows 100 with a sneak attack weak spot hit. But, you know, it's like, that's a lot, but I mean, like, look at this. This is so satisfying. I'm sorry for this. Anyway, 1600 damage. That's a dead y'all. It's like, we're gonna have some fun with the Fallen Valkyrie. It's gonna be some fun. You know, to get your arbalest, to get your spine snap out. You know, maybe some magic as well, depending on her resistances, immunities. You know what I mean? I'm so hyped. This is so exciting. Oof! Look at that. Same image there. Yeah. While most things in the Ashlands are indeed out to get you, there's still places where you might find some rest and refuge, at least for a precious moment or two. This temple is one such place, and you still need to be on your guard in case the charred dead decide to return to their place of worship. Now that's interesting. So we're gonna have... Apparently there's like... unique AI, so that might be cool. I assume that this is just... Instead of unique AI, it's gonna be like, you come in here, and there's gonna be unique things already, like, built in here. And they're going to qualify as raid structures, so if you stay in there, like, it could trigger a unique raid. And it's like, oh, that's cool. So, also, place of worship is really cool. That's some lore right there, that's some interesting stuff. I wonder what they're praying to. Could be interesting. Usually everybody that tried to pray to something that wasn't Odin, you know, it didn't go too well for them, so... Well, this could be another such example of heretics getting fucking obliterated by something Odin did. You know, it is what it is at that point. We get to explore the results of the impact. Anyway, let's keep going. Build of the month! Hey, that's not scales. Anyway. For the first build of the month this year, we want to highlight this lake house by Joseph Mavridis. It's a very hard choice this month. We suspect many of you extra time to build over the holidays. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, use a hashtag on Twitter. Interesting. Please send us a DM to link entry as well. Okay. That's nice. It's a very... They went for a simple look. I feel like I want to see more of this. I want to see, like, the general area. Because I do like Lake Islands and stuff like this a lot. I just want to see, like... I want to see all of it. Anyway, thank you, Iron Gate team. That's cool. Today, I'm gonna do walk and talk later. So that's hype. Might also kill the queen later. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for enshrouded stuff. See how good that is. See if the balance issues have been fixed. Already made a video on that. I don't want to repeat myself. But thank you so much for watching. Look out for that walk and talk. Look out for the final episode of my Side of World solo run. I might record that later. That would be killing the queen. That's hype. And I'll see you guys another time. Bye.